Okay, I believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we shall get started. Okay, we're streaming live with the new software. So I just need to make sure all the channels are working fine. We're going live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. And when we have multiple channels, then we also get multiple problems as well. All right. I think we're having problems on YouTube. Okay. No, it's beautiful when the technology works wonderfully well. Hello, and a very warm welcome to you today. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. My name is Uzair Karawala, and before I get started, I wish you a very happy new year. It is the first live stream of 2022, and I'm wishing, praying, and hoping that 2022 is a great year for all of you and a lot better than the last couple of years with all this horrible virus going around. But we have to carry on no matter what the challenges are, what the problems are. And the big thing is not to ever to give up. So there will always be problems, there'll always be challenges. And those who succeed are the ones who never ever give up no matter what. So today I'm going to document my last few years of video marketing, why I got started, why, what made me start with video marketing, and if you haven't got started with your video marketing, then hopefully this video and live stream is going to give you some inspirations and some ideas as to how to get started. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment box. Now I'm getting used to this new software, so if you are watching on Facebook or LinkedIn, I may not be able to see your comments. So I would ask you to jump ship onto YouTube and see the live over there, and I'll be able to see all the questions. But hopefully, I will work out and suss out how all the comments from all these different channels can come into my one monitor or one display for me, and I can answer each one of your questions. Okay, hello, Shabnam. I'll come on to the questions towards the end of the session over here. Okay, so let's go back a few years. December 2018. That was just before the Christmas holidays. We were going to shut down for Christmas. I came home one day from one of the business networking meetings, and I used to do about 2 to 3 every week, which will take about 3 to 4 hours every time I go out to those events. And one day I came home, and then my wife was saying to me that, why are you looking so miserable when you come back? I said, well, when I go to these meetings, I'm not finding the right audience, my right customers who I want to target. And it seems like and feels like it's a waste of time. Although I've made some very good friends and contacts through these networking meetings, and it does work for a lot of people, but it just wasn't working for me what I was trying to achieve. So I'm not saying for a second that don't stop going to business networking meetings and events. There are some great ones out there, and I'm sure you will get some good uh, business and also create your network. But it wasn't for me, and I was feeling frustrated as well as to how to generate new leads and sales. So then she said to me, well, why don't you do something different? And I thought to myself, yes, she is right, as always. So I need to think about it. So I pretty much locked myself over the next 10 days or so in my office and kept thinking as to how to do what to do. And I used to do a lot of presentation for companies like Nikon, Apple, and a few other associations and trade companies. So I was happy to present in front of an audience. And I thought, why not YouTube? Because in 2018, it was kind of like the beginning of the buzzword video marketing. And I looked into it. A lot of people and marketeers were saying that, look, you've got to start video marketing. It's one of the best ways to generate leads or sales. And I told myself, okay, let's do that. I used to create a few videos every now and then, nothing seriously, nothing consistently, but I would never get any views or likes or shares. And I would just give up. I said, okay, it's not working. Um, I'll do something else. So then I told myself, okay, I'm going to stop going to all these networking events, save that time, and start creating video content, upload them, and see what happens. So I gave myself a 90-day challenge. And that challenge was to upload one video a day for 90 days. And I told myself, no matter what, I'm going to continue doing that. Even if I don't get a like, share, view, comment, dislike, I'm going to carry on, continue to upload the videos and see what happens afterwards. Because the message which I got across from all the other marketeers is the consistency is the key. You have got to be consistent. It's like going to the gym. You will not get the results just by going once a month or once a week to the gym. You're going to give up and you're going to say to yourself, it's a waste of money. But if you go consistently, you are going to achieve the results a lot faster. And that's what I was trying to do. So I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do for the next 90 days. Started uploading content. And after about 25, 30 days or so, people started to engage with my content. I used to get comments, thank you so much. I love what you're doing. It has really helped me. And that really encouraged me a lot. I said, okay, this is making an effect and I'm going to carry on doing it. And as I did more and more, I started to get more and more engagement, more views. And surprisingly for me, leads and customers. In fact, now we have got more customers overseas than in the UK. So since 2018, I have not left my desk over here to go out looking for jobs or looking for clients. All of these leads are inbound. They're coming to me. They're warm and hot because they've seen me. And the beauty of video marketing is is one of the best ways to create and build trust. So there's three levels of funnel. You've got to have the top of the funnel where you've got to have that awareness, then the middle of the funnel, and then the bottom, right? So the top of the funnel is know. If you don't know me, you will not like me and you're not going to trust me. So this is the three-step process: know, like, and trust. Once you have these three dialed in, you will have a regular stream of leads coming in, and you're going to build up your followers, and you're going to build your own tribe. And that's how it has happened for me. I'm building it up, I'm creating content regularly and going lives like this and building up engagement and trust. So I gave myself this 90-day challenge. In the end, I managed to upload about 75, 80 videos. I missed a few, but it was very challenging. I had to be very disciplined with my time because it does take a lot of time. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody will be doing it. But right now it's even easier because of the 60-second videos. They are becoming more and more popular because of TikTok. All these channels have now got shorts. So you can use your smartphone and create 60-second videos a day or multiple videos a day effortlessly, very quickly, and upload them. So then I started uploading. The big breakthrough uh, happened when Anton, who was at SEMrush at that time, he was the head of marketing video at that time. He messaged me one day and said, what's all this 90-day challenge all about? What is it?" So I emailed him back and said, "This is what this it is." So he goes to me, "Well, can you do a little blog post for me and document how you started, why you started, how you started, what you need, what are your results?" So that was my big breakthrough because I got featured on SEMrush. After that, I had multiple blogs put up there. I've done some podcasts for them as well, and I think a couple of webinars as well. So from there, it started to snowball, and then I knew that video is the way to go. So whatever we do for our company, video is at the heart of everything. From video, everything goes goes out. So if you haven't started video marketing, I would highly recommend you do. It is one of the best things you're going to do for your business and for yourself. And you'll be amazed how quickly you can build up your brand and start to get leads or sales. Now, so why doesn't everybody do it? Because if this is so brilliant and so good, most people think that they feel shy, they feel insecure, they feel nobody's going to listen to them, and they procrastinate. They don't want to start. You do not need to be perfect. In fact, the most polished or the most expensive videos which have been scripted and staged are the worst ones, in my humble opinion, because people can see that this has been scripted and staged and videoed. The ones which are the most popular and the best performing ones are the informal ones like this. I've got no script. I've just got a few points I want to talk about today, and then we go into the Q&As. So what you want to do is start small. You will not be perfect. You will make mistakes for sure. I made a lot of mistakes, but you perfect as you go along. And what you want to do is you do not listen to the trolls on the internet. So even if somebody's trolling you, putting bad comments and spiteful comments and reviews, ignore them, because that's the easiest and the quickest way to give up. Oh, people are abusing me, they don't like my content. There will be people who will be jealous of you, jealous of your success, jealous of what you're doing, and that's why they do all these things. So they don't do anything themselves, they will never achieve anything in life, and they want the same thing to happen to others. So the best advice I will give you, especially when you're doing video work, don't be scared, be brave, put yourself in front of the camera. I personally don't like myself being on video and watching my own videos, but I'm not here sitting all day long watching my videos. Others are watching them, viewing them, liking them, commenting them, following me, and that's how they connect with me. So that's the first thing you want to do, is do not listen to these, I would call them idiots. Do what you want to do. I'm here every Friday now, uh, answering questions, and I will answer some questions. I can see they're popping through on the description. So get started. It's a new year, a fresh start. Whatever has happened in the past doesn't matter. ignore it, start afresh, and then set up a goal, a 90-day goal. What you want to do. If you want to do one video a week, that's fine. And slowly, slowly build it up. You don't need to jump at the deep end and put yourself under tremendous pressure. But sometimes when you put yourself under great pressure, you work the best and the most. And I'm one of those. I put myself under pressure, I'll I'll be at my best. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hop over on the questions, and please carry on putting the comments in and the questions, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. Shubham Sharma. I paid one company for digital marketing. Hold on, let me see if I can bring this on my screen. Um, okay. Oops, that's disappearing. Just trying to see if I can get the chat box a little bit bigger. No, that won't work. It's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna try and figure it out next time. Uh, duh, duh, duh. All right, I'm going to try to figure this out next time for you. I'll just give one more go and see if this works. No, it's not. Let's not waste time. Okay. I paid a company for digital marketing training and they fraud me. Okay. I sorry that you lost your money and you didn't get what you wanted. Um, if you can take legal action, by all means do that. If they've not delivered the goods they promised, then by all means, the only recourse for that is to take legal action. If not, don't waste too much time. Move on and try to do your due diligence before you hire somebody next time. Please talk about DV360 ads. I haven't got much experience of those, Shri. So I'm not the right person or the qualified person to talk about. Hi, Vikash. I worked as Google Ad specialist for 1 year at Google third-party site in Gurgaon. Can I restart my career again? Please guide. Yes, absolutely. So you got experience working with Google. You have knowledge, know-how, and if you are confident enough to take on new clients, you first thing I would do is either start as a freelancer, set up your profiles on places like Upwork and Fiverr, get some experience, or another way is to get a job at an agency where they can provide you training as well and get going. So absolutely, there is no way why you can't restart your career, and by all means you get started and just go for it. Just focus on one thing. Don't try to do too many things. So for example, don't try to do Google ads, Facebook ads, SEO, web designs, and so on. We've tried it in the past as well. Oh, we'll do social media, we'll do Google ads, we'll do Facebook, but now the only thing we do is Google ads. We get asked every day, oh, can you run my Facebook ads, Instagram, and this and that? We said no. We only want to be good at one thing only and become that go to expert. And people know me because of Google ads, not because of Facebook or web design or SEO. So just focus on one thing and yeah, go for it. Absolutely. Okay, Shubham, I got a job as a HubSpot trainee. Okay, well done. Congratulations. Um, Hi, Alistair. Shri, if someone has 3 years of digital marketing and 1 year of Google Ads, how much do they charge for freelance? Again, I don't know where you are, which country. It all depends, and also depends on your on the experience, which you have got a fair amount of experience. So then you can command your fees and charge what you believe is worth your while. Everybody's lifestyle is different, right? For me, it may not be enough for somebody else who's charging, and somebody else may be charging something which may not be enough for me. So you have to decide. And again, sometimes these things are dictated by the market forces as well. We all would like to earn a lot of money, but obviously, when you're applying for a job, there will be a certain limit for the jobs. But the only thing you'll find is as you get more and more experience, then obviously you can command higher wages or fees. Manoj, how to get experience in Google Ads? Agencies want experienced person in Google Ads. Yes, absolutely. This is a catch-22 situation. You have to start somewhere. Somebody has to start somewhere. Um, the only way you can do that is to try to get an apprenticeship somewhere and see if they are willing to hire you, teach you, and then once you've got some experience, um, you can go full time on your own or set up your agency or as a freelancer. But what you can also do is, especially on places like Fiverr, you can set up a small gig. So you don't take on the whole account management, but s- put up a gig for I'll write your ads, I'll do your keyword research, I'll set up the perfect audience, or set up your um, I'll set up your campaign the right way. So there's lots of ways you can get started just by doing simple things. I mean, on our YouTube channel, there's so much content, over 1,000 videos. You can learn a lot. And then if you don't want to go on the day-to-day management or an ongoing offering an ongoing service, don't do that. Just do a one-off uh, type of jobs. You set up somebody's YouTube campaign or set up someone's display. And when you start to do these small jobs, you'll gain experience, and then you're going to get bigger jobs. It's just like going into the water. You don't want to jump into the deep end. You want to try and dip your toes in the water first, and then slowly go deeper and deeper. So I hope that helps. Alistair, um, I'm running an outfit that is struggling to connect to its market. What's the one thing I can do to start reversing that? Okay, so there's a disconnect from your message to your audience. The first thing I would do is set up a customer avatar. Who is your perfect audience? Who is your target client? Is it man? Is it woman? What age? What do they do? Where do they live? How many kids they have? So that's the kind of customer avatar which you need to create a persona. And I know most people don't believe in this, or business people, and most business owners or professionals even don't have this. We have got multiple personas for our business. So for me, we have got one persona for someone who is brand new to Google and wants to learn. Another one would be a digital marketing agency. Another one would be somebody who is a freelancer or part of an in house team. These messages to these people will be different. I can't have just one message to to all of them. Just the same way, like you are going to talk to your parents and your elders in a different way compared to your friends, compared to your brothers or sisters, and to your children. You are not going to say the same things to them. It's exactly the same thing you need to do with your customer avatar. The right message to the right audience. And once you do that, it is going to make sense, and you will find your audiences are resonating with your message, and you won't have this problem. In fact, we've done a video on our YouTube channel where we've got a customer avatar video on it. So try to just search for it, and you'll find that. Okay, so hope that helps. And that is the first thing I would do. Absolutely. Web browser. Hello. So which one are you? Chrome or Safari? Mm, what's the best way to get out of circumventing system policy in YouTube ads? Unlike Facebook, YouTube will engage with you. And if there is a problem, they will look into it, do a manual review, and give your account back. So, those of you who have not experienced this, circumventing system policy is when your accounts get suspended. So, deliberately or not, you've done something against the terms and policies, and that's why it has happened. There is a appeal process. You appeal, and they will review it, and then they will also tell you, look, this is why you're trying to sell some products or substances which are illegal and not allowed on Google, or there is some kind of malware. And it happened with us as well once. All our ads also started getting disapproved from time to time because of a malware on our website. That malware was redirecting our URL, which we couldn't see, but obviously Google can. So we worked on it. It took us a few weeks to get it sorted, but it did. We got everything back. Last week, we got one of our clients had the same problem, and within 2 days of appealing, their account got back. So I would say just put up a put the appeal up to Google, and they'll look into it. Hello, Vikas. I'm only trained in Google Ads. Is it possible to get a job in Germany at age 45? I'm also learning German language online these days. Also, would like to mention that I'm currently jobless. Well, age doesn't come into play. If you put your mind to it, then you can achieve anything in life. A very good example which comes to mind is Colonel Saunders, who created KFC at the age of, I believe it was 67. He had years and years and years and years of disappointments and failures, but he never gave up and he carried on. And look where KFC now. So age is just a number. You put your mind to it, you start learning Google Ads, take into account what others are teaching and saying, but then you make up your own mind, make up your own workflows, and then just believe in yourself that you can do it. So if you're learning German language, obviously in Germany, all the ads will be in German, so you will need to learn German before you can manage your German clients, but you can target English speaking countries and go to these freelancing websites and upload your profile and start getting jobs from there. So good luck. Yeah. Don't think that you're too old. Age 45 is just a number. Okay, Subham, I want to know from you. I already explored a lot about SEO and PPC, but the job role as HubSpot trainee is different. I want to know from you that what will be inbound marketing HubSpot specialist. So HubSpot is one of the best companies out there in the SaaS industry. Again, online marketing. They create some amazing content. So if you have joined them as a trainee, you are going to learn the whole digital marketing um, space, and you are going to really learn all the stuff which they are implementing in their marketing, how they do it, why they do it. So SEO is different to PPC, obviously. Um, And with HubSpot, it's not only about marketing, but it's about lead generations, sales, marketings, CRM, a lot of stuff which they are going to teach you. So um, what you're saying here is, or should I try to find a job in digital marketing, SEO, PPC? I can't answer that for you. It really depends on what you want to do. If you're enjoying HubSpot, then carry on. If you don't enjoy HubSpot, try SEO or PPC. It's entirely up to you. But I don't know your circumstances, and I certainly can't tell you what you should or you shouldn't be doing. Just follow your heart, what you want to do. That's what I would do. Sriram, can you talk about freelancing and Google Ads in terms of numbers, money, charges? And you're from India. I can't say to you as to how much you should be charging. Go to Fiverr and see what others are charging. You'll get, I mean, Fiverr is supposed to be a website which charges only $5 or £5, but you never get anything for $5. So have a look what others are charging, and then you decide what you want to get started. If you've got zero experience and you want to start at a lower price, because those platforms are very price sensitive, people tend to go for the cheapest option. It may not be the best option. I'm not saying you're not good, but you can start with a cheaper price if you want, build up your profile, your reviews, and then keep slowly building up um, your your fees. Barbie makeup. Okay, I'm a beginner to Google Ads. Can you guide me like basic like keyword groups? Um, I will be going through setups and tutorials in the forthcoming live streams, and where we'll be setting up campaigns, ad groups. But if you browse our website, we've got pretty much every topic for Google Ads covered. We've got over 1,000 videos. So I would say cancel your Netflix and start binge watching over here. Okay, Chat Rish. I hope I've pronounced it properly. I'm marketing for local dentist in New York. Okay, I'm using search ads for cold audience. Okay, can I use display ads for remarketing? It will work. So because it comes under healthcare, remarketing is not allowed. But they are not cold audience. They are audiences which are hot. They have a problem. They've got a toothache. They need Invisalign. They need, um, s- they've got a pain point, and the bigger the pain, and the better the solution you have, you're going to make money. So if somebody is looking for an emergency dentist, they're not going to shop around for 10 dentists looking for the cheapest price. Yes, they may phone one or two who are open and can take that appointment straight away. So that's how we would do, and this is how we do for local dentists as well. What I would recommend is do display and video marketing as part of your search campaigns, because it's only usually in a 5 to 10 mile radius. I mean, usually it is 5 miles because it's all local work. So that's what you want to do, is build up that brand, so at every touch point, somebody goes on YouTube, somebody goes on the internet, they keep seeing the ads, and build up the brand. So yeah, keep going, and that's what you would do. Mohammed Bilal Imtiaz. All your content is great. Please keep. Oh, where are you gone? Please keep making videos. It's our responsibility to teach the youth. Yeah, absolutely. And this is why we upload a video a day, and on every Friday, we go to YouTube live, and I think Facebook and LinkedIn is gone live as well. I don't know, but I'll check it out afterward. But it seems to be working on all these channels. Um, and yeah, thank you all for being here. I enjoy, because without you guys, I'll be talking to a computer screen. Okay. Web browser. Oh, you're Netscape. Oh, damn. I missed that. So you must be as old as I am. Mm. Oh my God, Netscape. Oh, it's a long time ago, my friend. So you're pretty old. Mohammed Shoaib Raza, what will you suggest to Pakistani freelancers who like to do PPC campaigns within UK, Europe? How can we gain access without going through Upwork? Upload videos over here, build up your brand. It's a worldwide web. That's what they are called. All right. You will find people from all over the world. We have got clients in, I think, 78, 80 countries. So they come from everywhere, literally everywhere. So if you don't want to go to Upwork, then yeah, absolutely do that. You can also do through LinkedIn, but you don't want to be spamming people. If you can build up value up front, so start putting up content on LinkedIn and start following people who are in your target audience. Start engaging with them. They will start to see your content and then perhaps start that conversation over there through LinkedIn. So that's one way of trying to do. You're trying to set up campaigns to get app work. Okay, LinkedIn, I would say, because that's where you can find all those companies who need developers like you. Okay, Mohammed Bilal, I want to ask, what is your approach in calculating the budget for different objectives of ads for already established businesses or new businesses? My approach to calculating the budget. Okay, so for different objectives of ads, one objective would be a branding and brand awareness. So with that, companies, usually medium to big size companies, will have a budget. Small companies, they just want to run ads with a direct call to action, a direct response kind of ad where they want to generate leads or sell, and they want to see the actual ROI and the ROAS. With bigger companies, they may not care about the ROI or ROAS. So, for example, companies like Walmart, Amazon, they may acquire a customer at any cost, even at a loss. So, when you go to these supermarkets and you will find buy one get one free, or the milk or the bread is at very cheap price, and you wonder how are they making a profit, they probably aren't, because they are running at a loss on those products, but they want people to come through their store, and then when they buy milk and bread, they will buy some other stuff as well, and that's how they build up that average the basket, the average order value, to a higher amount and make more money. So with budgets, and it's a great question, by the way. A lot of people struggle as to how do I work out the budget. So the first thing is, you need to reach the break even point or better at the earliest, so that it does not cost the company their own cash to run ads. Once it's self funding, self fulfilling, you can keep on growing and keep on adding more money to the budget. Because why wouldn't you increase your budget if you give $1 to Google and Google gives you back four or five? Then the budget should not come in into the equation unless you can't cope up with the number of leads or the number of orders or sales you're receiving. Then there's the concept of unlimited budget comes into play. It may freak out a lot of business owners and a lot of marketing agencies and freelancers as well, as to, well, how do we have a free how do we have an unlimited budget? Because the company doesn't need to have that much cash. They generate the cash from the customers, The customers pay them, they pay a bit to Google, and then you keep on doing that cycle over and over again. And this is how you grow your campaigns and the companies like this. So you need to be confident enough to explain to your customer, because they will not understand. All they will say, "Oh, I just want to spend $1,000 a month on Google," even though they are making 10x ROAS or ROI. You need to explain to them, look, every time you give one to Google, you're getting 10 back. Why would you stop playing this game? Once they understand this concept, then the equation of the budget or the limitations of budget does not come into play. All you do is you try to reach that break even point at the earliest. Now, it could be 20 days, it could be 60 days. It depends on how skilled you are and what sort of market you're in, because in some niches the competition from the other advertisers is so bad that we can beat them with our eyes shut. So hope that helps. um Salman, how do you remarket an e-commerce website, single category from various products? um you can you can do a dynamic remarketing. For e-commerce, I would recommend dynamic remarketing, because if I'm on a page to buy dining table or chairs, then just remarket to me the same product which I looked at, same way Amazon does. If you go to Amazon and you look at a product and you don't buy, they are not going to show you all the irrelevant products, because they've got millions of SKUs. They're only going to show you the same product which you looked at. So I would look at, for ecom, set up dynamic remarketing. Johan, how to launch ads on trademark products? Are you saying how to use trademarks in ads? Because you can run ads for iPhone if you're selling one, or you can sell whatever you're selling. Pretty much all the products are trademarked. What you can't do is use trademarks in your ad copy. You can bid on them, and I think that's what you're trying to say. How do we bid? You can bid, you can put iPhone, Samsung, words like these in your keywords, but you can't put them on on your ads unless you have been authorized to do so. Chatresh, can you say the most profitable niche in digital marketing? No, there is there's not one niche which I can say is most profitable. And digital marketing is too broad. It could be email marketing, copywriting, video marketing, PPC, Google Ads, Facebook. There's so many things. There is no such thing. You find your niche and you stick with that. Um, Even I own a sneakers store and my products are from big brands. Yeah, like Nike, Puma. How can I advertise without getting banned? You don't get banned for selling sneakers. The best um, campaigns for these would be shopping campaigns, which has got the photos of the products in them. So start with shopping campaigns and you'll be good to go. Sumit, how to expert on only YouTube ads? So how to become an expert on YouTube ads? So there are a few people I know, and they are very good at YouTube ads, and they only do YouTube ads. The only way you can become an expert in anything is to just stick to that and practice, practice, practice. If you want to just become an expert in YouTube ads or video ads, then don't take search campaigns, shopping campaigns, display. Just stick to YouTube, and eventually you will break that magic code as to how to get conversions, how to get results for your clients. And becoming an expert is only when you produce results. So if you start producing results tomorrow for your clients, you are going to become an expert, right? And they're going to recommend you. The client is going to talk about you to others, and before you know it, everybody is talking about you, and you are going to become known for your expertise in a particular niche. Naruto. Hi. Please make a Google Ads live audit or record audit video. It will help us a lot. Um, we can't do a live audit because of client confidential info. But what I will do is I will record an audit and how to audit an account and things you need to look at, the red flags which happen in an account, and things which you need to scale very quickly and tell the clients, look, this is working, we need to put more money in it, and these are not working, we need to stop to it. So, okay, thank you for that feedback and comment. I'll put this on our list. Thank you, Bilal. You're most welcome, and thanks for being here. And Salman, and thank you to all of you. I appreciate it, and it's a nice little conversations happening right now. Naruto. How many days will it take for a search campaign to regain its past performance after resuming it after a month or so? Um, it shouldn't take long. It depends on your bid strategy. If you are running smart bidding, it will take a few days, but it may come out very soon because it already has got a fair amount of data in it. Google doesn't like people starting, stopping ads and campaigns. So, yeah, let it run and see what happens. If it really doesn't work, and sometimes it does happen, then all you do is copy that campaign into a new campaign and start a fresh one, and restart everything in that campaign. Okay, I'm gonna try and pronounce this name. Ogheni Kwe Gift Nomojo. I think I've spelled it, pronounced it correctly. But anyhow, if I haven't, then apologies, my friend. How do I market a new product that has no competitors? Wow. Client is launching a new product, first of its kind. How do I go about marketing it? It's an app. So you have a great problem, but a very big problem because the market is not aware of the solution. They may be problem aware, but they might not be solution aware. So what you want need to do is invest more in branding, brand awareness, educating your audience to tell them, look, you got this problem, here's your solution. And for that, it takes time as well as a lot of cash. So there's very few niches out there where there is no competition. Competition is a good thing, in my humble opinion, because I can see others advertising on Google Ads. That means they are probably making money. Most of them aren't because they're wasting money, they're running the ads the wrong way, but at least they're trying. And then I know that there is a niche, there's a market, there is an audience, there's a hungry crowd out there. Thanks, Sumit. Naruto bid is TCP. Yeah, let it run for a few days and see what happens. No problem. Salman, we cannot copy or paste if it is a ROAS based strategy. Is there a way around it? Well, you start a new campaign. So that's what I meant. And the best way to do these kind of workflows is in the Google Ads editor. It is lightning fast, and yes, you can copy and paste it, and just it will start with zero data in it. Chatrish, please make a video on how to prevent suspension or ban in Google Ads. There is no such thing because when Google suspends someone or bans someone in their account, nobody knows. So unfortunately, best thing is to go on the Google Support Center, follow their guidelines and their policies, and don't try to be clever. I get asked so many times, oh, is there a trick where we can do this and trick Google? Google is far more clever than all of us. Don't try to do that. They will catch you. I promise you, they will. So you can be a smart or a smug for 2 days, but after that, Once you get banned, you don't want to be off Google because that can ruin somebody's lives or their business. Because you get kicked off Google, that's it, the end. So don't do it. Just follow what they say and you'll be fine. Sure, our best strategy for search ads, be profitable. That is the best strategy, I would say. I'm not sure what you mean by strategy. With search ads, is just going after the best or the most relevant keywords and have a great ad or ads and a good quality landing page which has got all the right information, headlines, the offer, benefits, features, strong call to action. And that's how I would set up any campaign, let alone search campaigns. What is the best search campaign bidding type for beginners to test for e-com conversions? There is no such thing as a bidding type for beginners and one bidding type for experts. There's only a handful of them, right? Manual, uh, max conversion value, TCPA, TROAS, and that's about it. Test all of them together, or one after the other, or a couple of them together, and see which one is performing, which one isn't. We quite often run a manual campaign with a TCPA or a TROAS. If my manual campaign loses out in the auction, my smart bidding campaign will win the auction. So I get, you know, uh, two bites of the cherry to go into the auction. But if you only got one campaign and you've been outranked by your competitors, uh, then you miss out on that impression. Buzzy vibes. I'm getting many click frauds. I checked my Google Analytics and I got zero average sessions for users. Then you need to speak with Google Ads with regards to the invalid clicks. All right, I'm just gonna call you Gift No Mojo. I won't try to pronounce your first name. I thank you, thank you for being here, and I truly appreciate your questions. And you're most welcome. And I thoroughly enjoyed this session as well. And you're from Nigeria. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, we're here every Friday afternoon, 3 o'clock UK time. So I'm gonna call it a day. I've got another call to jump on right now. So wishing all of you a great 2022. Start with video marketing because I know in your niche nobody is doing, and very few people are doing it. So you got no excuses not to do it, and you are learning here from one of the best. So thank you for being here once again, and I look forward to seeing you next week, same place and same time. Till then, stay safe and goodbye.